Hello everybody and welcome to this new episode of our project Laravel e-commerce from scratch. So we have done with front end. Let's move to the back end. So I'm going to use or to add an admin to our application for adding this functionality. We need to update the users table. Here we will add a field called isAdmin to check if the user he is an admin or not. Let's move to so here we are going to for our user table we are going to add a field called isAdmin. We are not going to add this field directly into the migration, but we are going to add a migration specifically for this field. So let's write our migration php artisan make migration, and we give a name to our migration, add is admin. It is admin field to users, and the table will be users. So let's run this command. So we have here our migration. Inside the migration we will add the field. So the field will be type of boolean, and name will be isAdmin, and by default every user registered he will have 0 as default value, so he will be just a simple user, not an admin. And here we drop column, and we named column is admin. So this is the migration that we are going to add. So let's migrate. Let's send the migration php artisan migrate. So migrating. So now the table has a field called isAdmin. So let's check to see if field has been added to our database or to our table, users table. Let's check here the users, and every user has isAdmin field that have a 0 as default value. So let's add our admin. To add the admin we are going to use the seeder. So we are going to make a new seeder. We name it seeder. We name it admin seeder. Admin seeder, and inside the admin seeder I'm going to use the same factory, which is the user factory. Just I'm going to change, or you can let this one if you want to use it for any other reason, you can let it, but here I will change this one to add an admin. For example, name is admin, and email will be admin email, and verified at now, and we will use the password. We will use the hash class to crypt our password. So we will use hash. Don't forget to bring or to import the class. So I am going to hash this password, which is admin, and we let the remember token as it is. So here in the top you use eliminate support facades hash, you import the hash class. So this is our factory that we are going to run. So here in the user, in the seeders, where is the seeders? In seed we have the admin seeder. So we are going to execute the factory which has the user, or you can add a factory. You can add a factory for the admin if you want. You can add a new factory for the admin and change just the content to the content that we have added. And don't forget to bring the model in the top. And here we are going to add just one admin, and we call function create. So this is our seeder. Let's go to the admin, to the database seeder, and here I will copy this one, and here we will comment these lines and add line to the admin seeder. Here we have the admin seeder class. Now let's run the db seeder, db seed. So our admin has been added to the users table. Let's check to see if it is here. So where is this? Is, I think that this is the admin, as you can see, but I forgot to check. I forgot to check this his admin, the important field. It is the important field that we are looking for. So I forgot to add the is admin flag and give it 1. So just was a small mistake from me. Sorry for this mistake. So I will delete this one and run again our dbseed command. So now let's check. Here we have our admin, and admin has a field of 1. And I think that's, I forgot also to make this one active. Anyway, I will make it manually. You can add it here just to have it when I give you the source code, just to have this one here, active equals 1. So when I put the source code in the GitHub, you will have the same thing. So I did it manually. And this one, the remember token and code is null and everything. Okay, so let's now add the pages. So I will log out. Let's add the routes and pages to make the user log in. So let's start the server, and I will log out again. So let's add a new route, not new routes, but before we add a new route, we will add a page to make the admin logged in. So I'm going to resources. Here in the resources and inside views, here I will add admin, and inside the admin we will add another folder which is auth, and inside auth I will add same same login page as we have here in the auth folder. So here I will paste the login page. So here is our login page. Let's check. We have login. I think that we can change it to admin login, and here it will take us to the admin login. We will add this routes soon, and we have the email address, the password, and for the remember me, I will let it as it is, and here login, and just remove this one, forgot password. So this is our login page, and we let's go to the login controller. Here we will add, or we can, I think that it's better to add a admin controller. It's better to add the separated controller. So let's add a controller, page parties, make controller. Controller is the admin controller, and here we will have the login and logout function. So it's better to separate, to have them separated, to not have a conflict between the two login systems. So it's better to have separated controller. So let's add first function, which will be show admin login. This one is just going to return the view that we have already in our admin auth login. Next one will be the function that will let's admin login. So we will validate fields. Here we will use the requests, and here we will have the email, and the email will be required, and also the password, and the password also is required. So this is the fields that we will have. Next we will check if the user, if auth, as I said, we will try to log in the, as I said, the user. You can use the same login, as I said, same login controller if you want, but just because I just to avoid any conflicts between the two login systems, it's better to separate them, to have just a login system for the admin and the one for the simple users, because when you have separated login systems, you can custom the login system as you want. If you want to use a protected middleware to protect your admin login, it's better to have a separated system login than the login, the simple login brought by Laravel. So let's check if the user auth attempts, try to log the user with his email. So let's check email, and email will be from the request email, and password also from the request password. And here we get also the requests request remember me. If we have a remember me to let the user to stay connected, we retrieve the remember me also. See if it is checked or not. So next, when we try to log in the user, if he is logged, then we return redirect. If the user exists, we redirect the user to the route that we are going to add, which will be the admin index. We will add this route soon. If not, if the user is not admin, we return the user back with or we just return the user back. That's all. Or we can return redirect to the routes, which will be the admin login. We will add this route soon. So this is the admin login attempt here. It's attempt. If the admin login succeed, we take the user to admin to the index. Here requests, I forgot T, and here attempt, it's true, and here we have nothing. Okay, as I said, if the user admin succeed the login, he will be redirected to index. If not, he will be redirected to the admin login. Next, we will have another function which will be for the admin logouts, and for the admin logouts we will use auth logouts, and we return redirect the user to the routes, which is admin logouts. Not logouts, it's login. So this is our controller, but we have something else, which is we need to protect our admin controller. If a user is a simple user, which means that he is not an admin, he is just a simple user, he cannot check the admin panel. He cannot go to the admin panel. So to protect our admin routes, we are going to add a new middleware. We will make a middleware, and we call it admin middleware. Do we hit enter? So let's check the added middleware. We go to HTTP here middlewares, and we have the admin middleware. So here inside this handle request, you will check if not auth user, if the logged user is not admin. If he is not admin, then he will be redirected, return redirect. I think we can redirect him to the home page. If he is an admin, we let him go, or we let the request pass. So let's register this. We need to register this middleware, and we register the middleware inside kernel file. It's taken a long time to get the file. So this is the file, and inside I think the routes middleware here, we will add another one, which will be admin. I think no, it's okay, it's here in the route middleware. We call it admin, and it will take us to the, let's change this one to I will copy this one here, and it will be inside the app folder, and app folder inside the folder http middleware. Let's check, it's middleware, and the middleware will be this one, middleware that we have just added, this one, and I will put it here, class. Let's remove this semicolon. Now we have registered our middleware, so we can use it here in the public function constructs, and here we will use the middleware that we have just added, middleware, which is the admin middleware. So this is admin middleware. So first, if the user is not admin, when he tries to reach the admin panel, if he is not admin, he will be redirected to the home page. I think that's all. So in next episode I will add the routes that we have here, the admin login and logouts, and the routes for showing the login page. I will add the routes, and we will check and test our admin login functionality, if it is working or not. So let's move, or let's continue in the next episode. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if this is the first time you are watching this. See you in the next episode.